Hello, Tunes here today with a story. That's right, I have a life too, and with that life is stories. In fact, when I first decided I was gonna someday do animations, I wanted to do Storytime videos. So yeah, this is my first one. If you haven't read the title yet, today I'm gonna talk about my WFF. What is a WFF? Well, it's just like a BFF. Just replace the word best with worse and you got yourself a WFF. Now, in life, you're gonna have a lot of bad friends in life, which is perfectly fine. No reason to call them the worst friend forever. However, this boy, yikes. For his own security throughout this video, we're just gonna call him Butthead. Now, at first, Butthead was a cool guy. He was someone to sit with at lunch when I had no one else to sit with, and he seemed to have similar ambitions to me, since he wanted to be an actor. He was also writing a show about his life that I originally offered to animate for him. However, over time, I started to see the real him, and well, he's not a good person to be friends with. For example, I invited him to my house a few times, and literally all he wanted to do was check social media. Not only that, but he was trying to force me to be like him, trying to make me have a million friends when I was perfectly fine and okay with just a few, and me being an introvert, well, it just wasn't my comfort zone to have a million friends. Butthead also had a serious attention problem. He would often punch his wall to the point his hand was sprained just so people would ask what's wrong. And in his logic, see who cared. Over time, we all stopped caring because he was just doing it for the attention. However, the pushing point was when he got a girlfriend. I'm sure you all have one of these girls in your schools or at work. She was one of those girls that after a breakup, she would go to the next guy, and during a relationship, she didn't give a crap about loyalty. Their relationship lasted 4 days, and the first I was on Butthead's side. I thought she was just an evil temptress, and my so-called friend had been taken advantage of. However, the first time I invited him over, I found out the real story. Basically, it was all just a misunderstanding, and only happened because Butthead got jealous of her still talking to her ex. I won't go any further because it is a personal story, but yeah. Because of this, Butthead got extremely obsessive and angry and never came back to normal. So I finally got the strength to break the friendship. However, I essentially wasn't allowed to at first. People at school and my own parents basically pressured me to stay friends with him, and so our friendship sadly remained. After a while, though, I finally truly had enough. He started to want me to do dangerous things that I didn't want to do just so he could make what he wrote about his show true fact. So I finally cut off that friendship, and this time my parents let me. The teachers were still a bit of an issue, but that eventually died down. After that, I still talk to Butthead because there's really not a lot of other people, but most of the time I would just ignore him and listen to my music. And that was the story of my WFF Butthead. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe below. Also, it doesn't hurt to share. You can follow me on Twitter at Tunes. And you can click the video on screen to see how me and my girlfriend met. Now that is all today, and I hope you all have an amazing day.